wanna make you mine.
EA Sports welcomes you to another great NFL matchup. Thanks for joining us for today's tournament game. This one looks like it's going to be a tight one between two very evenly matched opponents as the Broncos come into town to face the Falcons. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
Now here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Broncos have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Wow, look at those guys down there. They're practically knocking each other out.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff. And we go back to the game. Here's the kickoff team.
Will be kicking off to start the game. Number 21 back to return.
Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. First and 10. Ball on their own 20. Throwing on first down. Throws an incomplete pass. He overthrows his intended receiver.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Pressure coming. Throwing left. 30. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
A much anticipated game as we have two of the best running backs in the game going at it.
What I like about both of these guys, they do a good job of playing mistake-free football. They follow their blockers, and most of all, they hold on to the ball. These guys are two of the best.
Mobley brings him down at the 35-yard line.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The Falcons line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ain't got nothing.
Man in motion. Trying to buy some time. Steps up into the pocket. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Using motion. Dropping back. He's scrambling around. Throws it. Behind. Caught.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Looks like he's changing the play.
25, red, 74.
Chandler sends a man in motion.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Directing traffic.
Yellow, 58. Red, 16. Come on.
Man in motion. Counterplay that goes for maybe a couple.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Only one man back.
Hit the ball.
Pressure. Gets the pass off. Great throw. Breaks free. Can't bring him down. So the whole field was able to stand back there and find the open man.
You know, when the defense is sending extra rushes at the quarterback, it takes a lot of poise to get the ball out of there with any accuracy.
Set. Hold on.
Using motion.
Route. Come on, Pop.
Under pressure with the throw, and he makes the grab. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
2nd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Set. Here comes the heat. Poke out right.
Drops back. Closing in. Scrambling. Throwing it away. So he didn't see anybody open and just threw it out of bounds. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
Red, 58.
Man in motion.
Bring the pain.
He's inside the 10. Another 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to 3rd down, it's about to be 1st down.
12th play of this drive.
Got him. They got nothing.
Pressure coming. Scrambling around. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Good coverage scheme there, creating problems for the quarterback.
He's had a tough time making reads when the defense mixes up their zone. What you want to do is look to the middle of the field or the seam right between the corner and the safety for completions.
Get at him. Bust the spread. Hit the ball.
Drops back, pressure, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. Perfect throw. A lot of room to work with. Touchdown, Falcons. He threw a great pass, and they get into the end zone.
The quarterback knew that he had to make that pass perfect, and he got the job done on that one. You better kick it here.
Anderson comes in for the extra point. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
They did everything they had to on that one, and the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
You should stop him with this play.
Man in motion.
Dog motion.
Tosses it right. About a 1-yard loss.
This defense looks good.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Using motion.
Heat to left. Here come the heat.
Toss play to the left. Davis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
3rd and 13.
Atlanta is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safeties. This one falls incomplete.
Time to call the special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the catch. He loses it. The Falcons are there to pick up the ball.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
Following the turnover now, it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Mathis moves in motion. Drops back with the throw. Incomplete pass. Gordon just made a great defensive play.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Rolling left. Looking downfield. He finds his way. The 40. Anderson trying to get all he could after that reception.
What you do after you make the catch is the name of the game. You need to find some holes, use some moves, and get as far down the field as you can.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. From the 17-yard line.
This defense will stop them for sure.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. The Broncos using motion. Hand it off. He's taken down at the 23-yard line.
Now, smart coach will call this defense.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Man in motion.
Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback. Davis was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Number 7 sets up using motion. Crosses it left. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Bradford. Bradford with a textbook tackle.
You don't see too many corners in the league who will come up and make a play on a guy behind the line of scrimmage like that. That's a nice-looking play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
Chandler gets set. Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Rolling out to his right. This pass is incomplete. He was wide open.
And he dropped it. Now that is inexcusable.
Anderson, the lone setback. Directing traffic. Chandler with a man in motion. Mobley created problems in the backfield on that play.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
Through 1 quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. With the score, Atlanta 7, Denver 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the 2nd quarter.
Big passing down right here. This is what it's all about.
35-yard line.
Anderson. Pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
This punt will be his 2nd of the day. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
It's 1st and 10. Davis. He'll go with a play fake. Breaks free. Can't bring him down. So he's able to move the chains without putting it in the air.
Yeah, the guy doesn't have to throw it every time. If they give him some room to run, he's going to take it. That's exactly what he did.
Ain't nothing. Bust his grill.
Passing on 1st down. With the pass, the rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
They line up in the I formation. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
Sideline, D.
The Broncos using motion.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes.
Davis. And he's brought down at the 44. Just about a yard on the way.
Time to call a special teams play.
White is the deep return man. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Crockett came up and shut down the run.
Yeah, they tried to get around the end. He came up from his corner position and boom, he makes a heck of a tackle.
Set. Catch the ball, man.
Drops back, pressure, gets the pass off, and he hits his target. When you give him time, he'll find a receiver.
Yeah, and with this guy, he doesn't throw it behind them. He doesn't throw it over their head. He throws it where they're going.
Blue,
Chandler
74.
sees something in the defense.
Yellow, 58. Blue, 25.
Martin, the motion man. Anderson couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Take him out. Here comes the heat. Bust his grill, D.
Using motion. With the pass, drops the interception. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Chandler gets set, drops back, under pressure. He's scrambling around. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
LaVille will go back to accept this punt. Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Cross play to the right. The 40. Off and running. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Denver. An incredible run to get him into the end zone.
Wow. That's one of those plays that you call, and everything seems to happen exactly as it's scripted in the playbook.
Elam comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. No time wasted there. Down the field they went quickly with less than a minute off the game clock.
They sure did, but the guys on this defense are professional. When they get out there again, I have a feeling this will just add to the fire in their bellies.
The 50, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 43.
You got to be aware of everything going on out there. If you see a weakness, you got to attack it.
Passing on 1st down. Closing in, stepping up. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Drops back, flings it to the outside. He's on the run. At the 30, the 20. And he's ridden out at the 8. He tried to get all he could after making the reception.
This play was simply a case of the receiver outrunning the defender down the field.
Set. Mad dog move. Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming, trying to buy some time. Throw a fly to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice. They use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Anderson comes in for the extra point. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
He downs it in the end zone. They'll start this drive with the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Going to the air on 1st down. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Gain of 4. The Falcons come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs.
Here comes the heat.
Number 7 sets up. Hands it off. Gain of about 1. They need 6. Ball on their own 24. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
Nice pass and good catch on that play.
The pass was fired in there so hard, I think he left smoke in the ball.
Handed off to the back, breaks the tackle, keeps his feet moving. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 37. Hand off to the tailback. Not much there, maybe a yard.
1 yard gain on the play.
Atlanta looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field.
Time to call the special teams play.
For the 4th time, he's brought in to kick the ball away. Here's the punt. From the 16. He picks up a few yards on the return.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Set.
Martin comes in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. There he goes. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 40.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
We got nothing. Hit the ball.
They'll go from the I formation, calling an audible.
That all you got?
Using motion. He has room. Picked up 10 yards. 2nd and inches. Ball on their own 49. 2 minutes to go. Toss play to the left. Just won't go down. Shakes off the tackle. So on the blitz, they can't get to the ball carrier until it's too late.
And when you're blitzing to stop the run, the idea is bringing more guys than the offense can block. We also got to cut off the lanes and gaps that he can use to escape out of the backfield. That just didn't happen here.
Pass play here on 1st down. Looking for an option, and he's brought down in the backfield. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
We'll see. Give it all you got. Hit him low. Bring the pain. Hut.
Dropping back, pressure, throws it, the catch made on the run. Chandler, great athlete, and throws one of the prettiest balls in the NFL.
Yeah, receivers love playing with him because he'll never hang you out to dry. That's something he's always had. Good rotation and a soft touch.
Set. Now you boom. Here comes the heat. You got it. Lose it, lose it. Hut.
Steps up into the pocket. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
He'll try to place this inside the 10. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch. It's the end of the second quarter with the score, Atlanta 14, Denver 7. And we go back to the game. As we get set for the kickoff, here's a look at the halftime stats. Nice kick and returnable. Denver takes over, trailing by a touchdown.
Now, smart coach could call this defense.
Davis, the lone setback. Hand it off.
If you can get into the flow of the game and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
Number 7 sets up with the pass. Davis was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Crosses it out to the right. He's taken down in the backfield. Loss of around 2. Atlanta looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Bring that pain, baby.
The corners playing back. Drops back. Gets the pass off. There he goes. Loses the defender. Stiff arm keeps it at bay. Breaks free. He jumped up at the perfect moment and made the reception.
Yeah, that's a tough catch to make. First, you got to get your hands on the ball. Then you got to try and protect yourself from getting knocked out by the defender.
Atlanta puts its secondary in better position to make a play on any kind of a run. Hand off to the tailback. He just gets this one past the sticks. They're lucky to keep this drive going.
Well, they had a clean shot at the ball carrier, but they didn't finish the play and ended up costing them a first down.
Stay after him. We got nothing. Stay after him.
Throwing on first down. Gets rid of it. Almost got it. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 49. Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Gain of 2. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Buchanan's got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play. And that was another one right there.
Room is looking for a good punt here. Dwight looks like he's ready for the return. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Make sure you have both hands on the ball when you're going through the line.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Drops back, stepping up, throwing into the open. The defender brings him down at the 19.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him, calling an audible. Martin in motion. And he's tackled behind the line. That play wasn't going anywhere except backwards.
I tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down, because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Chandler sets up.
Come on, D-up.
Man in motion. Under pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. The 30, the 40. That was a great run after the catch.
Looks like the defense was caught out of position on that one. The secondary wasn't there to stop that guy after he made the reception.
Set. Snake eyes. Get at him, D.
To the air on first down. With the throw, they'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
Fifth play of this drive.
90 bull. Stay out. Give it all you got.
And he's brought down at the 28. Pickup of 5 on the counter handoff to the back. The Falcons line up in the shotgun.
Set. Right. Ralph, they got nothing. Get at him. D-up. Get in there.
Closing in, rolls right, gets his hand on it. Third down upcoming after that incomplete pass. About 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Man in motion. Slings it to the outside. Good throw. Right into the receiver's hands. Good catch for the first down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Pump out right. Come on, D-up. Got it, you got it. Red,
Calling an
16.
audible now.
Let's go, come on. Blue, 25. Take him out.
Harris, the man in motion. He's inside the 10. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
90 bull. Set. Red.
Chandler sees something in the defense.
Sideline, D. Loose it.
That play good for about a yard.
Run this play and finish off the drive. Find that end zone.
Only one man in the backfield.
Catch the ball, man. Set.
Man in motion.
Come on, D.
Going to the left. Fumble. Down he goes at the 5-yard line. The Falcons recover.
This is your time to shine. Don't take any unnecessary hits.
3rd and goal. Ball is 2.5 yards out.
Set. D-up.
Drops back, pressure coming with the pass. Hits him in stride. Anderson puts the ball away, and that's his 4th pass reception so far. And this is the 12th play of this drive. Pressure. He's looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. What a catch in the end zone.
That's a guy you better keep an eye on down there in the red zone. He has a knack for finding ways to get open when there's a lot of traffic.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he takes on the extra point. So the offense is able to string together a long and methodical series of plays, and they're able to cap it off with a touchdown.
When you talk about guys being on the same page, that drive is what you mean. The quarterback's doing what he's supposed to do. The linemen are doing what they're supposed to do. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to. That's how you score a touchdown.
Still running. Great move. They're just about ready to get this drive started after being forced to punt on their last possession. Davis gets the pass off. The pass is picked off. Buchanan was right there to make the play.
The quarterback never even looked for any of his other options.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Chandler gets set. Slips the tackle. Misses the tackle. Gain of about 5.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Set. 3.
Directing traffic.
Drop back. Drop. 3. 74.
Cannavasa drags the ball carrier down behind the lines.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Falcons ahead of the Broncos 21-7.
Denver 7.
The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
He finds his man. Runs through the tackle.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Set. Give it all you got, D. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Mad dog over.
To carry it. Couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Take him out. Here comes the heat. Wow. Hut. You got him. Hut.
It's the toss to the left. Romanowski breaks the play up in the backfield, and so that makes tackle number 6. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 9-yard line.
Ain't no. 94. Set.
He sees something in the defense. Under pressure, looking downfield, rolling right, buying time. He was drilled as he threw. Got it off just before they got to him.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
Anderson will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick is up, and the kicker got hold of that one. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop it.
The kickoff team lines up. Great kick. He'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. Atlanta looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Looking upfield. About a 4-yard gain there. The Falcons line up in the quarter defense.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The corners playing back. Closing in with the pass. Steamrolls the defender. McCaffrey catches a floater for the first down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure first downs.
Looking for room. Great fake. He tried to create something on his own there.
Yeah, he really dug in to give extra effort that he needed to get in there.
Atlanta comes out in the quarter defense. With the throw, and he makes the grab. Seems like all they have to do is just throw it near this guy, and he finds a way to come down with it.
Yeah, I was talking to the coach this week, and he told me that he's probably got the best hands in the team. And right there, he just showed us why.
Moving left. They'll continue to use the ground game to move the ball.
Yeah, you want to keep the defense guessing, but you want to move the ball downfield, which they didn't do here.
You got him.
The corners are backing off. Looking downfield, throws to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Nearly a touchdown job, but the receiver just couldn't get possession.
The coaching staff really likes this guy, and they're designing more and more plays that utilize his pass receiving skills in the red zone. You got to be able to come up with catches like that.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Dropping back, throws it, and it's caught. Great move. Number 7 zipped that ball to his receiver.
With an arm like that, there isn't a pass that he can't make.
First and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Here come the heat.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by Crockett. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Atlanta backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. With the hurdle. And he's ridden out at the 15. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Let's go. Come on.
10th play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. Davis was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Atlanta looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Passing run, and the catch is made. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
The corners playing back, dropping back, surveying the field. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Denver. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progression and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Elam comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
They really were effective in what they were doing. When you can eat up that much time and drive the ball that far down the field and end up with 6 points, it's really disheartening to the defense.
From the 4-yard line, the offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 23. Anderson is the deep back. Loses 1 tackle. Look at that power. Nice call there. They picked up about 7 yards.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw, and it's complete. Across midfield. The 30, the 20, breaks free, the 10. Gordon is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 3.
All right, get the touchdown on this play.
Now it's first and goal following the big play by Martin. So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here. Using motion. Pressure. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Touchdown, Atlanta. He gets that short pass into the end zone on that one.
Yeah, that route was all about timing between the quarterback and his receiver. That guy knew exactly when the pass was going to get there. He turned around and boom, the pass was right on the money.
Chandler had no trouble finding his receiver. He's now thrown for 4 touchdowns. And so the offense is able to drive the majority of the field and finish with a touchdown.
Well, football is all about trusting your teammates to make good decisions out there in the heat of the battle. When you can do that, everybody starts firing on all cylinders, and you can come up with drives like the one we just saw.
From the 5-yard line. They'll head back onto the field looking to duplicate their last drive when they were able to get the ball into the end zone, basically through their passing game. 2-minute warning coming up. Passing on first down. Under pressure with the pass. The 40. The 50. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
The Falcons come out in the quarter defense. Backing off. Great play in the backfield by Archambault.
Makes the sack. Huge loss on the play.
Following the sack, it's second and long. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Second and long. Ball on the 50-yard line. Atlanta doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Drops back. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. And he's ridden out at the 44-yard line. And so running out of both time and downs, they'll have to pick up the first down here to keep their very slim hopes alive. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Davis, the lone setback.
Snake eyes. Buster's great.
Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
They need to try to get something going, even if it means gambling on 4th down.
This one is just about in the books. Calling an audible. Chandler with a man in motion.
Red, 58. Cowboy. Eagle left.
Tosses it right. Anderson continues to assert himself with a running game.
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
Set. Stay after. Green.
Changing the play now.
That all you got?
The Falcons using motion.
Bust this grill, D.
Anderson couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free. I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Give it all you got. Bust this grill. Hut. Hut.
Steamrolls the defender. The Broncos call a timeout. They have 2 left.
A smart coach would punt the ball here.
Now a look at tonight's horse trailer player of the game. Straczynski will come into this game to punt. Crockett back to return. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
Time is running out. They'll have to keep the ball in the air.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Got it.
Man in motion.
You got him. You got him.
With the pass. And it's caught. And he's ridden out at the 21-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
The Broncos using motion.
Get at him.
Drops back. Uses the pump. Gets the pass off so he can't get it to him.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him. There's no need to go for it here when you're down by this much. The last thing you want to do is get one of your starters hurt. They'll probably just punt.
Here's the kick. From the 31. He'll be taking a knee here on first down.
Yeah, the defense doesn't have enough timeouts to force a punt.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Atlanta 31, Denver 14.
Denver 14. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.